So we're going back in time for this match, guys. It is week 3, day 1 of the Call of Duty World League. OpTic Gaming matching up against Team EnVyUs and what was set up to be a juggernaut matchup. We go all the way to game 5, and well, if you watch the match, you know what happened from there. So I want to watch things from OpTic Gaming's point of view and kind of take a look at how they approach search and destroy here on Infection. The POV we're going to be watching the most is going to be formal, but we'll be flipping through all of the players to kind of get an idea on what they like to do. So you see formal going to throw this pre-nade out, and I just want to follow it just to get an idea on where it's going to go. So that's actually a really good nade. Unfortunately, actually, yeah, that's actually pretty good. So you see where this nade lands, and it's going to zone out pretty much 3 EnVy players. It's going to slow them down, and that's really what you want to do here on Infection Search and Destroy. Most of the time the teams are going to be attacking this B Street very quickly, so because Formal is able to get that nade out early on, it would allow OpTic Gaming to, comfortably contest over near these positions. Formal then takes a nade, so he's forced to back up. Something you will see teams do on both the offense and defensive rounds is just toss out a trophy. It really slows down the other team and makes them a lot less comfortable. So that nade that Formal threw at the beginning of the round wouldn't have been able to do anything, any early stuns or flashbangs. I'm not too sure how the ban and protect phase went for this specific map, but just by throwing out an early trophy system, you could really help your team gain some initial positioning. But it seems like because of that early presence, let's just pause it here real quick. The EnVy guys have decided to do a full rotation. So OpTic Gaming, as they peek down B Street, they could kind of figure, especially with time starting to wind down, 30 seconds remaining, and I like that they are rotating as a team. Aches opens things up with first blood onto Karma, so for a brief moment the man advantage will be in favor of EnVy. But Formal's going to go ahead and attack a bomb site from the back. He has his teammate Scump watching middle map, who looks like he might pick up a kill on the slasher. You see EnVy's kind of set up. But I want to see where Karma is dead. Okay, yes, that's what I wanted to see. So you got Crim6, who's going to kind of be attacking from back barn, while Formal, that's a huge kill he gets on the Aches. Let's move over to somebody still alive. Might as well watch Crim6. He takes down Teep. And here's Scump. So it's a 2-on-1 now. Slasher's the last one alive. Scumpy's able to clean him up pretty easily. It was a 2-on-1. So quickly, I'm just going to switch over to Formal. And we'll just fast forward until he's the next alive. So we're going to the next round, and we know pretty much the basic strategy on this map is attack over near B Street. Well, if that's the normal strategy, how come we got, oops, I didn't mean to do that. But anyways, if that's the normal strategy, why do we have Formal all the way on the other side of the map, while his other 3 teammates, Crim, Karma, and Scump, why are they all pushing up B Street alone? Well, by Formal kind of playing passive like this, not only does he pretty much secure the flank for his team, so they don't really have to worry about turning around as long as Formal is alive, he has some positioning near the A side of the map, so that if things kind of get out of hand over near the B Street, if they're unable to work the trades, if they feel there's too much pressure put onto them, they could just safely back up. They got Formal with some sort of forward positioning to work with. They could regroup and re-hit a bomb site. So first blood has already come in. OpTic Gaming now have the man advantage. Formal did spot 1 player over here. As his team continues to pick up kills, he picks up the 3rd one. And pick by pick, OpTic Gaming were able to take that 2nd round. Just playing slow and patient and just kind of eliminating the different spots EnVy could be in. So in the first defensive round, Formal threw the pre-nade over here. Looks like he didn't have a grenade on this class, and he actually has a double nade class. So once again, I'm going to go into the free mode. Oh man, I did it again. Sometimes I just mess up in theory, guys. That's my bad. But we're going to go into the free mode. And this time you have all 4 EnVy players just kind of setting up on the B Street here. I just want to see how effective these nades are. So that first one lands short, and so does the second one. But I think that's because he wasn't properly set up for that. He didn't have his nades classes off the start. But we do see the kind of idea on infection, right? All 4 MV players are going to push up B Street. OpTic at this point, they're playing for information. They're just trying to stay alive. You know, they don't want to contest on B Street too much. It looks like somebody on OpTic were able to call in an HCXD. So the HCXD really in every game mode just gives you so much utility around the map. Not only does it give you a big red box whenever you spot somebody in your line of sight, it provides for a big distraction. You can even pick up a kill on it. Doesn't do too much damage here, but it buys enough time for OpTic Gaming to take it down to 30 seconds once again. And around 30 seconds, that's when you see the other team kind of force the issue, because if you wait too long after that, there's really not much you can do. And you see Formal, he's going to take full advantage of the situation. He could go threaten on the flank. As I pause it here, Krim died on the bomb. Karma's watching the flank. And I guess it's going to be Scumpy who's kind of playing for information over near the B bomb site. So they have pretty much all the lanes covered. There's no way Envy could get over towards the A bomb site. And now they're pretty much forced to be on the bomb right now. Scum takes down JCap, slashes the last one alive. They know, well, actually I'm a little surprised Formal didn't wind up checking the bomb there. I think maybe he trusted Scump or something. But it doesn't matter in the end, right? He's able to pick up the kill. OpTic Gaming take round number 3. And now we're starting to get to the phase of the game where the winning team, they're starting to earn some of their specialist abilities. So going into round 4, what's going on, Theater? Okay, there we go. That was a little weird. Anyways, regardless, you got Psychosis, Krim's almost at camo, Karma's earning his way towards Heatwave, and Scump has a streak to work with, and he's almost at kinetic armor. So Formal's the only person with an ability to use here. But they got Scump with a score streak. And once again, you see the trophy systems thrown out on the B site. Psychosis is called in, and they're all just flooding up the streets. Psychosis being very valuable here, just being a distraction as JCap gets isolated. Formal then repositions over near the island here. Scum calls in his HC. It's a 3-on-3. They have complete control of the B street, which whenever you're in that kind of position on offense, you just feel super comfortable, right? You just have one guy, you know, watching the street from either side. You have one guy push up on the railing to utilize that cover, watch over the guy planting the bomb. Formal spots where the last player is. You see the OpTic guys, they're going to reposition. 2 guys watching the street, one just playing information over near the middle of the map. This is Slash's point of view. He gets spotted out. And now he's just in a rough position. OpTic Gaming, they're just going to corner him in. You got 2 guys attacking from the B site. Formal moves over. He gets a different angle over near Slasher. There's really nothing he can do in this situation. It's a 3-on-1, only 10 seconds now remaining on the bomb timer. Probably just staying alive, maintaining progression towards whatever streaks he has. But OpTic Gaming still in a commanding lead. Slasher actually jumps off the map right there. So one thing we saw in Black Ops 2 in situations like that, right, is players would jump off the map a little bit quicker. Because when the bomb blows up, whoever plants it, obviously they get a little bit more score. So this time around on defense, Formal is a bit more prepared with these nades. So once again, we'll move into free cam, because we want to see how impactful these nades are going to be, exactly where they're going to land. Once you see the Envy guys, once again, putting their focus over on the B street. The nades come out. These ones are a lot better. He actually picks up 1 kill with it. So that's really, really big. He gets the HC off the back of it. And the HC could pretty much act as its own grenade, except it's a lot more mobile. Did catch a glimpse of one player. Finds another one over near the island. He picks up a kill with that. Pretty straightforward round from OpTic Gaming. They get the initial kill with the early pre-nades. The HCXD car is able to find another kill, so Formal with 2 right there. Just really good stuff so far from OpTic Gaming. Theater pooping out on me once again. So now we're moving into round number 6. So far, Envy, you know, they haven't really been getting any first bloods. They haven't really been able to get any sort of positioning to work up on the map. Their map presence is a little weak throughout the entirety of this game. And they really have no response to what OpTic Gaming has been throwing at them. So every single defensive round, Formal's been doing a great job of just throwing out those pre-nades and slowing down the EnVyUs push. They haven't been able to kind of contest up towards the top side of the B street. And then whenever you're forced to make a rotation, you know, back to middle map or over towards the A bomb site, you're just funneled through, you know, some fairly small choke points. I mean, Maybe you could try to work through middle map. That's really their best option, because if you have some guy, like let's say on OpTic, somebody holding over near the barn side, near the A-bomb site, you're not really going to make it through the connector too easily. And then pushing up through middle map is a nightmare in it of itself, because you have to check all those corners. You have to worry about somebody. Maybe he's church. Maybe he's over near their tank. Is he pushed up on the B stairs? Just a lot of different positions you need to check. So this is going to be OpTic Gaming on what's going to be their final offense of the game. Form once again working with this double nade class. They're working. They're pushing up together. Scump actually gets some streaks. Doesn't actually pick up a kill with the Hellstorm missile, but he gets the information. Actually, I just want to back it up real quick and move over to Scump, because I just want to see what he gets. So he has the Hellstorm missile. Lots of great view. Let me just put ourselves in a better position here. See exactly what Scump sees with the Hellstorm he earned, and as you guys can see on the right hand side, it's a little buggy to figure out what kind of score streaks he has. Well, that really wasn't too big of a help, right? Unfortunately, we don't see what Scump sees, but let me just pause it and scroll through the EnVy players, just because I really want to know at this point. So you got TP's pushed up on the B site. Maybe he could have killed JCap, but JCap was probably inside church by the time that blew up. And you got all the EnVy players behind cover. So really, what is it? One guy protecting the B site, Aches contesting middle map along with JCap, and Slasher watching the A-bomb site. So let me move back over to Formal. So Formal did spot that player over near Graves. He's going to try to find another angle to contest. They know one player's over near the B-bomb site. It's actually a little bit interesting, because with that Hellstorm missile, right, they knew nobody was over near B Street. So they could have really tried to work a plant over at the B site, but instead they try to rotate. Maybe they're trying to catch EnVy off guard, but hey, you got a couple rounds to work with. Formal's able to spot one over near the A-bomb site. This is going to allow Scump to close the gap between him and that defender. Goes right for the bomb plant. I believe he also pinged a lightning strike, so they get the ping as well. They get another kind of instant UAV. The lightning strike gets called in. Formal's putting down some great suppressing fire over Scump. Actually picks up a kill. It's now a 4-on-2. A 4-on-1 now. Krim is able to clean things up. So we'll go ahead and pause it here as we look at the scoreboard. Krim 8-2. Scump doesn't even die. Formal 8-1. Somehow Karma only finishes 1-2, but his teammates really did everything. Now, just kind of going back to what we saw throughout the entirety of that game, there was never a position in really any round, aside from the very first one, where EnVy got first blood. So OpTic Gaming, they were able to get their early kills. They were able to establish their position early on in the round because of Formal using those double nades. You didn't really see any trophy systems come out from EnVy to try to block the grenades, but OpTic Gaming, they used a double trophy setup when they were attacking B Street in that one round. You know, and then after round 4, it just kind of snowballs out of effect for EnVy, right? Formal opens things up with the nade kill, follows up with the HCXD. Scump earns streaks. They use their specialists in a really good manner. You know, you saw Formal with the Psychosis kind of lead into that B Street. JCap had, what, like 7 different players to shoot at, and 3 of them were clones. Nothing really he could have done there. Kind of a tough situation to be in, but you know, just a phenomenal search and destroy game from the players on OpTic. Now, the reason why I wanted to go all the way back to this game was because we're actually running out of theater slots. So I'm thinking by the time the matches are played on Tuesday, or the week 5 matches are played, that some of these games are going to be gone. So I can't just ignore a great game like OpTic EnVy. And if you guys, of course, want to see the rest of the series on how it went, because it was a great series. It went all the way to this game 5, and kind of a bit of an anticlimactic finish. But, you know, regardless, 2 of the top North American teams going at it. Had to go over it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry for some of the theater mix-ups I got. I'm still trying to figure out, you know, all the nooks and crannies and the ways to, you know, drive theater, but you know, some of the issues were just unavoidable, and it's a little bit different than it was in Black Ops 2. But regardless, hope you guys enjoyed. As always, if you want to see a specific game from a specific match, feel free to let me know either through Twitter or through the comment section below, and I'll see you guys later.